Hi there, and thank you for joining me for my free quick class, the Non-Elevator Pitch. This lesson is actually an excerpt from my course called Brand Accelerator for Startups, but it's really applicable to every person in business, so I wanted to share it with you for free. A little bit about me. I wanted to be an actor when I grew up, but my career and life took me on a different route. Most of my career has been dedicated to education and communications, teaching classes, and also building and selling an award-winning branding agency. Today, I use all that experience to help people individually become better communicators and leaders. So why do I call it the non-elevator pitch? Well, elevator pitches are boring. You know it, and I know it. It's true that we do need to tell someone about ourselves or our organization quickly and clearly. But we need to do so as a conversation, not as a dry, boring, planned speech. So you're going to need to craft a story that's going to connect with your ideal prospect, but at the same time, you want to be able to tailor it to the person you're actually speaking to at any given moment. How do you do that? By preparing what I call our library of nuggets. Here's how it works. Remember who you help and how you help them. Then write down several short statements about how you solve their problems or make a difference. For example, I help people overcome their fear of public speaking. That's one of the things I do. Here's another example. Our app helps people create secure passwords and use them conveniently on all of their devices. Be sure you include a few nuggets about why your solution is better than others. Those are going to be your differentiators. Then, when you meet a prospect, find out who they are before you tell them about yourself. Once you know who they are and what their world looks like, then you can pull from your library of nuggets to tailor your conversation to the specific perspective and needs of that person. I'm going to show you an example of how this works coming up. I always say try to start with a question that you think they'll be able to answer easily, which will let you include them in the story that you're about to tell them. Here's an example with our friends Thomas and Dana. Hi, I'm Thomas. What's your name? I'm Dana. Beginning of a typical conversation, right? Nice to meet you, Dana. What do you do? I'm in commercial banking. How about you? Now here's where we get interesting. Well, in banking, I'm sure you know how people have so many passwords to remember these days, but they don't always use secure ones. Dana says, yes, that's a problem. I have too many passwords to remember myself. See how the conversation's being tailored because we know at least a little bit about Dana? So then Thomas says, right, and most people use the same insecure password over and over, and that's not good. My company created an app that creates and keeps track of all the different passwords you need and makes it really easy to call them up when you need them. Dana says, that sounds great. What's the name of the app? Remember that not every introductory conversation will be the same. That's why the elevator pitch doesn't work. An elevator pitch is really only written for one person, and that's you to memorize. So you want to make it a conversation instead and be ready with your library of nuggets. I hope you enjoyed this free lesson. It's an excerpt again from my popular Brand Accelerator for Startups course. If you're a business owner who is starting a new business or who needs to redefine your story for an existing business and figure out how to market it well, that course may be perfect for you. So you can learn more about that course as well as my other classes and workshops at michaelpiperno.com. I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for spending a few moments with me today. Bye-bye.